Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
If five of you are, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can keep on your shoes. 4 of you. Remove yours. Between all, right? Any leather belts you
Hare
have?
Krishna Hare Krishna
We'll start now.
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama
Facing south. So
Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama
all of you.
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama
Sip the water, all of you. Om Amrito Pastaranamasi Swaha. Drink the water, sip the water, touch the water to your lips. Touch your lips. By your mouth here. Again. Om Amrita Pilanamasi Swaha. Just touch it like this. Alright? Again. Om Satyam Yashaha Shri Maheshware Shretam Swaha. Stretch it. Better use it as a nice stretch. Wash your hands. Om Madhavaya Namaha. Wash your hands. Om Keshevaya Namaha. Om Raghavaya Namaha. Om Vishnu Vishnu Vishnu. You alone 2 hands, others right hand alone. Harihi Om Pavitrasto Vaishnavyo Savituruvaha Pravasa Utepenami Chidrena Pavitre Surajasya Rashmihi Tasayati Pavitra Pati Pavitra Putasaya Jatika Mahapunityam. Come forward, Haji. Better use just a nice stretch. You hit it. Don't mind that, eh? This one. Stretch, come forward. 1 second. Om Tilakam Chi Mahapunyam Pavitram Papanashinam Apadaharthi Lati Harichandanam. Very good. Next. This qualifies you and blesses you to perform this ceremony for Swami Bhaiji. Very good. Any tissue? Any tissue, please. Sankalp. So now you hold this in your hands. You hold his shoulder, you hold his shoulder. Hold shoulders, all of you. What is Swami's Rashi name? Remember his real name? The ID name then? Huh? Who will do? Confirm. Don't walk too far. Keval. All of you say Om Tat Sat Adya Brahmane Dviti Prahararde Vaivasvat Manvantari Samvat Dvi Sahasra Ashi Tihi Jeshtamase Shuklapakshe Dwadashi Tithau Mangalvasare Vishakha Nakshatre Tula Rashi Chandre Grishma Ritu Surya Uttarayane Paschatya Dweep Samuhe Trinidad Deshe Caroni Grame. Recite your name. Say it. And his name again. Say Kawal Anteshti Sanskar Karishye. Put it by your right hand there. Just rest it there. About 3 times. There are 4 coarse grass strands. 2 long and 2 short coarse grass strands. From this side. This side. 34 sides. 2 long and 2 short. Side, side and head, head. That's good, that's good. Let me see. What is? Rest it here. Next long one. The other side. Above the head. By the feet. Very good. Lot of water. Om Amoko Gotrasya. Rashi name again? Kawal Nam Pritasya. Smit Snanam Miyaditi Patishadham. Shilam. Take a flower in your hand, each of you. Let us pray for his journey to the heavenly regions. Jai Shri Ram, excuse me. Everyone, Jai Sitaram. Jai Sitaram this side as well. Today is a very rainy day, and we all know in our minds, we have said this before, in such a situation where Bhagwan is the best poet. Bhagwan is the best poet, needless to say. So whenever a good soul leaving the earth will drop some tears of raindrops from the clouds. Our village is losing today a blessed soul, in my opinion. My father's very blessed Chelan godson, the Guru Bhakt, every year, puja, weekend before Diwali, confirm. Every year, puja, 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 puja. No, heaven is luckier. Heaven will have more pujas now. So, for Swami Bhaiji, I know he is present right now listening to what we are doing here. You go upstairs, Swami Haiji. But don't get stuck upstairs. Don't make heaven be your goal, let Bhagwan be your goal, Swami Haiji. All right? With that in mind, let's all pray for his journey. When Bhagwan Shri Ram is present, blessings are present. So we chant Bhagwan Shri Ram Stuti for Swamiji's blessing. Siyapati Ramchandra ki Jai Ho. Shri Ram Chandra Kripale Bhaju Mane Harne Bhav Bhai Darunam. Shri Ram Chandra Kripale Bhaju Mane Harne Bhav Bhai Darunam. Nav Kanje Lochane Kanje Mukh Kare Kanje Pad Kanjadunam. Kandarp Aganit Amit Chavi Navnil Nilad Sundaram. Pat Peet Manav Tarit Ruchi Suchi Naumi Chanaka Sutavaram. Shri Ram Chandra Kripale Bhajuman Harne Bhav Bhai. Bhajudin Bandhu Dineshu Danav Daiti Vanshani Kandanam. Raghunande Anande Kande Koshal Chandra Dasharath Nandanam. Shri Ram Shri Ram Shri Ram. Sir Mukut Kundal Tilak Charu Udaru Anga Vibhushanam. Ajanu Bhuja Shar Chapudhar Sangram Jit Khar Dushanam. Shri Ram Chandra Kripale Bhajuman Harne Bhav Bhai. Iti Vadat Tulsi Das Shankar Shesh Muni Manaranjanam. Mam Hridaya Kanjani Vas Kar Kamadi Khaldal Ganjanam. Shri Ram Chandra Kripale Bhajuman Harne Bhav Bhai Darunam. Nav Kanje Lochan Kanje Mukh Kare Kanje Pad Kanjarunam. Shri Ram Shri Ram Siyavar Ramchandra ki Jai. Jai Shri Ram. Walk this side. All of you follow one by one. Put the flowers by his feet. Bow respectfully to his Atman and complete the circle. Come back to your originally. I remind you, we're not bound to the body, bound to the last breath that's in the body presently, that will leave when the fire is lit. You're bound to the divine soul passing through him, not the body. Remember that. Not worship any body. The last breath and the Atman, the divine soul inside of him, showing respect to that. In case you're wondering. Essence. Now you'll lead. All of you just hold shoulder and follow him. Bottle essence. You can pour, right? Yeah. Right. So you start from the corner here and pour in the periphery of the box. Make one circle. By the time one circle finishes, you should be emptied. Hold his shoulder and walk around with him. Start slowly. Om Amoko Gotrasya. Pour profusely. Amoko Paritasya. Mrstani Shavanimit Gandham Maya deity to Patishatam. Make sure all is empty by the time you finish the first rungs. One rung alone. That can be disposed of one side. Chandan. You're going to put Chandan one by one individually, each of you. We use this finger. Come in downwards like this. Downwards. Gently. Om Amukho Gotrasya. Go at the side of, stand at the side of him, not behind him. You come at the side of, correct, that's pretty good enough. Downwards. All of you follow what he's doing. Om Amukho Gotrasya. Amukha Paritasya. Mistani Shavadimit. Chandanam. Miyadiyati Tupatishatam. Shiram. Jai Shiram. Notice, watch this finger, watch. No, repeat it again, watch. Bhaiji, watch. Hey, use this finger here. This finger to come down. No, he had to repeat it. This finger, the one next to the thumb. Do back again. He going upstairs, you see. No, nice, nicely, Bhaiji. Put it nicely, eh? It must look nice. Yeah, neat and nice. May heaven see a nice person coming upstairs. Nicely, eh? Thank you, sir. Pass it back to the side. Mala. One by one mala, eh? Break the mala, no, for the mala around his neck. One by one. While you break the mala, you hear in a short while. Remember, we're honoring the last breath on his divine soul that is journeying, not the body. And the soul is divine. Make sure it doesn't fall off, eh? Only two edges of the string properly. Ever scissors? Cut already? Okay. Give the boy. Okay, you go for it. So that you go around that side. All of you come and take yours. Neatly, nicely, prayerfully. Om Amukho Gotrasya. Amukha Paritasya. Vistani Shivarimit. Pushmalyam. Maya deity Vadishatam. Very good. Om Amukho Gotrasya. Amukha Paritasya. Vistani Shivarimit. Pushmalyam. Maya deity Vadishatam. Pushpamalyam, Maya deity Vadishatam. Arati. You will hold shoulders and walk together. But 5 rungs, not too fast. Okay? I count your rungs yourself. I'll be chanting mantras. I will be counting. 1 second, eh? No, start here. All please stand respectfully, but did you remain sitting? All right, you remain sitting. Who can't stand can remain sitting. Start now. Om Yam Dhare Mahaghoren Andhe Tamasavrite Pralokadarthaye Deepa Jyotir Namostute Deepa Jyotir Namostute Deepa Jyotir Namostute Amukho Gotrasya Amukha Paritasya Vistani Shivaramit Deepam Maya Diyati Upatishtatam Om Yam Dhari Mahaghoren Andhen Tamasavrite Tatra Lokanarthaye Deepa Jyotir Namostute Deepa Jyotir Namostute Deepa Jyotir Namostute Om Amukho Gotrasya Amukha Paritasya Vistani Shivanimit Deepam Maya Diyati Tuvatishata Om Yam Dhari Mahaghoren Andhen Tamasavrite Tatra लोकनाथाये दीपज्योतिर्नमोस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्नमोस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्नमोस्तुते. 5 rounds. Mr. Bari Khalsa on the ground, carefully. All sit comfortably afterwards. All of you, aram baithiye, sit down comfortably. Good. Boys, take a flower in your hand. No, pinda first. You go to that side, on the right hand side here. Join from that side. Touch shoulders. Anum is Swami. Rashinam again? Where is Rashinam again? Keval. Say Om Amuk Gotrasya Keval Pritasya Mristhani Shivanimit Eshate Pindo Maya Diyate Tava Upatishtatham. Upatishtatham. By his right palm. Press it right there. Let's guide him now. Bow 3 times, silently. Come back this side now, each of you, and take a, always complete the circle. Take a flower, each of you, take a flower in your hand. Each of you. Excuse my speed, everyone. Slowly but surely. How do you this canfa? Swami Bhaiji has some breathing problems. You all know very well why. So he took his oxygen tank and so on, and he lived a very long life. However, take care of your breathing, everyone. No smoke. Full stop. No dust. Maximize your breath. Gita says so. In Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2, this is for Swami to hear now. Swamiji, hear this now, so Bhaiji. Alright? You're going to heaven now. In heaven also, don't remain there. This is for you also, Bhaiji. Remain Yajaman. So I'm talking to you mainly. Alright? Everyone else, all of you. In Bhagavad Gita, Bhagwan came to it 5,000 years ago. And he walked like all of us. Arjuna said, they were Bahanois. Arjuna and Krishna were Bahanois, brother-in-laws. And they were also friends. But in the battlefield, Krishnaji blessed him to show him exactly who he is. And he saw a brilliant light, like 1,000 suns bursting forth. He is Bhagwan himself. Difficult to recognize Bhagwan if he comes in front of you. Therefore Arjuna asked Bhagwan a question, Prabhu, I didn't know you before. I want to know of you and of myself as well. Hey Bhagwan Krishna, who am I really? Who am I? Bhagwan says, Arjuna, I'll tell you who you are. You are the soul, not the human body. Najayate mriyate va kajachin nyayam bhutva bhavitavan bhuyah ajo nityah shashvatoyam purano nahanyate hanyamani sharire न हन्यते हन्यमाने शरीरे. Bhagavan sang the answer. Gita means to sing. He said, Arjun, यह आत्मा, ये सोल, किसी काल में भी न जन्मात्मा है और न मरता है तथा न यह उत्पन्न होकर फिर होने वाला ही है, क्योंकि यह जन आत्मा अजन्मा, नित्य, सनातन और पुरातन है. शरीर के मारे जाने पर भी यह नहीं मारा जाता. Why the Hindi? Maintain your Hindi, don't lose your Hindi. Arjun, you are the soul, not the human body. And the soul will never die. Swami didn't die, the body died. Not Swami Bhaiji. For everybody, he will live forever in Bhagavan consciousness. So Arjun, you will never die. You were never born. The body takes birth. And birth after birth, the Atma, you're never born. You're everlasting, ancient. The soul will never, never, ever die. Arjun, I was open. Bhagavan said further, to shed some more light on who the body is and who the soul is, differences. Bhagavan said, Arjun, Vansanchi jirnani yatha vihaye navani grihnati naroparani tatha sharirani vihaye jirnani anyani sanyati navani dehi. Arjun, जैसे मनुष्य पुराण वस्तु का त्याग कर दूसरे नई वस्तु का ग्रहण करता है, वैसे ही जीव आत्मा पुराने शरीर का त्याग कर दूसरे नई वस्तु को प्राप्त होता है. We all know the analogy. Remember it please again and again. Like a human body changing old clothing, old garments, similarly the soul changed the body that is not too healthy. It is no longer young. So the soul simply changed the body. Why should you cry? You have old jersey, put your jersey in the garbage. Would you cry for the jersey? Or my jersey going away? Or toothbrush? Let it be, let it be. Easy to say, difficult to do. Follow. But you have to, it's called tyag, renounce, renounce, renounce. I love this point very much. But sometimes young children die. The body wasn't old. They weren't unwell. That's where the answer comes, the first statement. We all have X amount of breath to breathe. Therefore, don't exhaust your breathing too hastily. Maximize your breath. Always be calm and gentle. Live a long, happy, divine life. As Swami Bhaiji did. Arjun understood now the body will go one day, but the Atma wouldn't go. So Bhagavan answered a question he asked further. What elements and soul and body? Last slok, Bhagavan replied, Nainyam chindanti shastrani nayam dahati pavakah na chainam kledayantyapo na shoshiyati marutah. Arjun, इस आत्मा को साथ नहीं काट सकते, इसको आग नहीं जलता सकती, इसको जल नहीं गला सकता और वायु की नहीं सुखता सकता है. Arjun, weapons cannot destroy the soul. The body can get cut, but your Atma won't get cut. Fire cannot burn the soul. Water cannot wet the soul. Wind cannot dry the soul. This is beyond the elements. So the body will go in the fire, but the soul wouldn't get burnt. We go in the water, wouldn't get wet. It is beyond the elements. And where Bhagavan is, there is no atoms, no molecules where Bhagavan is. He's above the creation. That's where the soul came from, a spark of Bhagavan, a child of Bhagavan. Swami, that is your journey. Swami Bhaiji, I'm telling you, I love you very much, I'll miss you plenty. Be it as it may, go to heaven, enjoy, sparingly, selflessly, go to Bhagavan's feet afterwards. Bhagavan blesses Atman. Ram Ram Satya hai. Oh, flowers by his feet, all of you, and bow. Make a circle. Prepare for his journey. May his journey be successful. Everyone, don't forget who you are, please. You're a divine soul inside. All right? So maximize that divine life. The world need you. The world need good people. Before I close my part here, I'll sing only one bhajan before the families come out for the offerings and people say a word or two. May Bhagwan hold the rein for us. This bhajan, I also think that is appropriate for today's ceremony. Swami Bhaiji wanted to be here for his Dolahin's 1-year ceremony. But Bhagwan says, no, no, no. Pray for Moshe Swaha. All Bhagwan wish. Bhagwan is obviously never, never, ever wrong. And he asks, when he's eating food for the Bhanara, he says, Harish Bhaiji, if I have to go, who will do the ceremony for me? And I point this fellow, I say, he will do it for you. And he laughed. He knew. He put everything in place. Do it for me. Very good boy, lucky. So the poets whose thoughts are very sharp, they pray on our behalf. And they pen this prayer. He Bhagwan, God, Bhagwan, you are my refuge. People are my friends, but you're my best friend. Bhagwan, this world is unreal. Nothing is real. Mother, father, son, daughter, neighbor, they won't last forever. Even the body will go one day. Even the breath will cease one day. Prabhu, but I love you and you alone. I come like a beggar to your doorstep. Bhagwan, please accept me. I have nothing to offer but myself. The day I see you, Bhagwan, that I will be very, very happy. Jai Shri Ram. May Bhagwan bless Swami Bhaiji. बनवारी रे जिन्हीं का सहारा तेरा नाम रे मुझे दुनिया वालों से क्या काम रे हो बनवारी रे जिन्हीं का सहारा तेरा नाम रे मुझे झूठी दुनिया झूठे बंधन झूठी है यह माया झूठा सांस का आना जाना झूठी है यह काया ओ यह साचो तेरा नाम रे बनवारी रे मुझे दुनिया वालों से रंग में तेरे रंग गए गिरधर छोड़ दिया जग सारा बन गई तेरी प्रेम की जोगिन लेकिन मन एक तारा ओ मुझे प्यारा तेरा धाम रे बनवारी रे जिन्हीं का सहारा तेरा नाम रे मुझे दुनिया वालों से क्या काम रे दर्शन तेरा जिस दिन पाऊँ हर चिंता मिट जाए दर्शन तेरा जिस दिन पाऊँ हर चिंता मिट जाए जीवन मेरा इन चरणों में आस की ज्योति जलाए ओ मेरे बाहों पकड़ लो श्याम रे बनवारी रे जिन्हीं का सहारा तेरा नाम रे मुझे दुनिया वालों से क्या काम रे हो बनवारी रे जिन्हीं का सहारा तेरा नाम रे मुझे दुनिया वालों से क्या काम रे मुझे दुनिया वालों से क्या काम रे मुझे दुनिया वालों से क्या काम रे वृंदावन विहार लाल की जय may भगवान always hear our genuine prayer. Jai Gurudev Ji. We have completed the prayer part of today's ceremony, not lengthy, at the same time appropriate in my opinion. So I ask now all the family members first who wish to come forward can offer no arati, just a flower and or a mala, and pray for his journey, a deserving soul of a blessing. Then, after members of the family do it, we'll pause for a second and say a word or two, then others, then we journey. Good enough? That's the program? Make out the program, no? Yeah. All right. So, family members, who you are? On a light note, close up pumpkin wine, come on now. In a clockwise fashion. I will sit for a while. Prahlad Bhaiji, Abhajan. Can you carry the mic on that side? I'll sit.
He Govinda, He Gopal, He Govinda, He Gopal, He Dayalana, He Govinda, He Gopal, He Dayalana, Prananath Anatha Sake, Prananath Anatha Sake, Dina Dard Nivan, He Govinda, He Gopal, He Dayalana, He Govinda, He Gopal, He Dayalana, He Samarat Agama Purana, He Samarat Agama Puran Mohamaya Vichar, He Govinda, He Gopal, He Dayalana, Andakup Mahabhayana, Andakup Mahabhayana, Nanak Parutan, He Govinda, He Gopal, He Govinda, He Gopal, He Dayalana, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Dukh Bhanjan Tera Naam Ji, Dukh Bhanjan Tera Naam, Dukh Bhanjan Tera Naam Ji, Dukh Bhandan Tera Naam, Tera Naam, Tera Naam, Tera Naam, Sacha Naam, Sacha Naam, Sacha Naam, Dukh Bhanjan तेरा नाम जी, दुख भंजन तेरा नाम, दुख भंजन तेरा नाम जी, दुख भंजन तेरा नाम, दुख भंजन तेरा नाम. जय श्री कृष्ण. जय श्री कृष्ण.
Yeah, no problem. No, that's fine. Yeah. Friends and family, I didn't think I would be back here again under these circumstances. And I didn't have much to say. It's just been a lot to comprehend and deal with right now. And I knew this day was coming, as we all did. But the finality of the feeling that you have today is more than I was ever anticipating. You know, my Uncle Swami was like a leader in the family, a leader in the village, and well respected. You know, I always told my brothers and my cousins that one day I would like to be like him. Respected, knowledgeable, helpful, and, you know, just trying to contribute to the general welfare of the neighbors and the friends and the family, those that are close and those that come from abroad. You know, it feels very difficult right now because as long as I've been coming here, I could depend and see my uncle coming with his green Toyota to pick me up at the airport, right? This is something that I always remember, you know, and it was one of the first things, it may be insignificant, but it was one of the first things that I realized was missing when I showed up here 2 days ago. And it then started to feel real to me that things are changing. And as things change, as I look over at all the faces here, I don't recognize many people, but I do recognize a lot of people. And with this change, we all have to adapt. We all have to carry on the close bonds and the friendship and the relationships that our fathers, mothers, and grandparents had with each other. I see this happening in New York where neighbors, and in Trinidad now too, don't talk to each other for years because they just don't want to be involved. And I see that closeness slipping away. And if it's one thing I've learned by speaking to my uncle, is that he had pride in his village. He had pride in his friends and family. It's why he did all the things that he did. And if I were to leave a lasting message with you all for today, I would say, please carry on that and continue to be close with everybody because we all won't be here forever, right? I was just telling, he's not even my family, but he's my uncle. My Uncle Joe is sitting in the corner right there. I said the last 25 years of my life has been a blur. I remember when you married my cousin Trisha in Ganji Street. I'll be 75 in 25 years. So I look at this like the last 25 years went like that. What about the next 25 years? It will also go very quickly. Be happy and be thankful for the day Live for today and tomorrow. Don't look down the street, down the road, down the years. Look next to you. Look next to you. Look to the right. Look to the left. These are the people that will help you on a day like today. They will come to mourn you on a day like today. And when you're gone, they will celebrate you and they will speak of your name. So please be kind to everybody. But thank you, Pandit. All right.
Sitaraman, thank you very much, Guruji, and of course to members of the bereaved family of the late, as we would have known him to be Swami Kawal Arjoon, to his brothers and members of his immediate and extended family, because he was an uncle to many, and of course to his friends and to members of the community of Caroni, Frederick Settlement, Harlem, and he did have relatives in the constituency of Couva South also, in McBean and also in Perseverance. He had relatives in those communities. We extend our deepest, deepest condolences on his passing. And I really want to endorse fully what has been said by his nephew here this morning. And more importantly, Swami was rooted in his community. He was really in his healthier days. He was a fixture virtually in everything in the community of, whether it was up the road, down the road, Frederick Settlement, Lapai. And when I became an adult, I would have met him all over Central, and by extension, I saw him all over Trinidad. And there are those who are seated here, especially his friends, who are elder than me, and they can connect and they understand his journey, and they would have shared many memories and many events with him in the good, the bad, and the not so good times. But this morning we also remember his late mother, his late brother and sister, and of course his late wife, Darlene. And only last Thursday, I think, Vitra had called me, and it was the last call I made to Mount Hope Medical Sciences Complex on his behalf. And what could I say about him? Because he always reminded me from the time that I was going to Hillview College. He reminded me of his journey. He reminded me of his mother and his... We all share the common bond of having little, but yet focus and ensuring that we wanted to uplift our family. We wanted to uplift our family members. We wanted to get a better education for our children. We wanted to get a better standard of living. That is what he stood for. He was very proud of the fact that he went Hillview College, and also he was a man that was well read. He always had his glasses on, he always had the papers, and he will speak to me about a number of events, whether it was political, current events, and he would send me, believe it or not, he acquainted himself with the technology. He was on Facebook, he was on WhatsApp, and in recent times he used to send me a lot of messages about paying attention to one's health. I have them. Last night I was scrolling my phone and reflecting on some of the messages that he would have sent me. And as I said, this was a man, he worked at the Ministry of Works for quite a number of years. And he understood Trinidad. I could tell you in speaking to him, he was a realist and he understood the country that he was existing in. And when he even retired, and I was a minister of government, I got him employed. And also, he gave me a number of lessons that still occupies my mind from a political point of view. Because I could tell you without fear, without contradicting myself, he was very rooted in supporting the ULF and the United National Congress and so on. And in addition to all that he stood for in family and friends, because I was always welcomed in his home. As a child, as when I was going Hillview, I was welcomed in this home from those days. And he and his late wife, Darlene, they made us always feel comfortable. Darlene went beyond the call of duty to did what she had to do to make us feel comfortable whenever we was at this home. And as our Guruji said this morning, someone who was rooted in Dharma. He always fixed his puja, and he always, whenever the puja was completed, sometimes in his dhoti and his white, whatever he wore, he drove the cressida and he drove the galan to come to our home to drop 2 large parcels of parasad. I always remember that. And I got a constant supply of mango from this tree on an annual basis. This year he told me when I came to see him when he was recently discharged from hospital, he said, well, I can't give you any mango this year. The tree ain't bear enough and so on. And that was the man, caring, giving, committed to his family. I know that Vashti and Seema and Vitra and so on, Vimy, all of them will miss him very dearly because of what he meant to each and every one of them. At the end of the day, as I said, he was rooted in Caroni. He supported Caroni in football. He supported Caroni Conquerors, and I could go on and on about him here this morning. And I'm sure that you all share the memories as neighbors because you also understood the history of Caroni. I could remember coming to Adish's mother's wake, and for some reason we started to talk about the history of Caroni. And he asked me if I knew the name of this street, because I know virtually every street in Harlem, Frederick Settlement, Caroni, and so on, but I did not know the name of this street at all. And he told me Aiga, and he told me the history and who the individual was. And this is why I said he was the quintessential person in his own way as it relates to the community of Caroni. Today we will miss him. Today we will all have our own memories and our own reflections on his life, how he impacted upon each of us. And I knew that he loved his brothers, his siblings very dearly because he was also concerned, I could tell you, he shared about Nakul and so on to me. Because Nakul was single on his own, and Nakul had lived in a way that we all knew how he was part of Caroni also, and he wanted to ensure that he was well and looked after and so on. Today, we all remember, and as I said, we pray that Lord Krishna will bless his soul to continue its journey immensely and forever remember him in your prayers and how he impacted upon your respective lives. Siddharam, and thank you very much, Panditji, as we ask for Lord Krishna to bless his soul on its journey and comfort members of the bereaved family. Thank you.
Well said. Well said. I think the sentiments that we have as well were spoken by the two speakers. That love you have for your uncle Sona, let it always grow. And wherever you live in the world, where do you live? New York. Teach them how Caroni village is. One family. Everyone is village. What? This is the best village in the country. Not Kiri Caroni, but Caroni village Caroni. This is the heart of Caroni. Here we are, one parivar. Join that side. Swamiji, Bhagwan bless you. Go to the heavens, Swamiji. Enjoy Bhagwan's divine presence. But your goal is Bhagwan, not the heavens, okay? Ram Ram, Satya hai. Vitra, hey Vitra. Should we say something or I usually liaise with you? You will say something?
Everybody said what needed to be said.
But you spoke about darling last time.
I can't do it.
All right. All right. Okay. Everyone, before we leave to the Caroni River bank, the longest river in Trinidad, north side of Caroni, auspicious side, we ask those who want to come forward, offer a flower and send a prayer for Swamiji before we leave. All right? So when you're finished, I will give the green light to go forward. Come forward now. Shrimati, glad to see you, Shrimati. I missed you. So this side can come first. You want to come forward? And that side will come second. All right, there's no third. Bhaji, a bhajan and before we depart. I will leave next 5 minutes. So, act accordingly. Come, offer.
जय माधव मदन मुरारी जय माधव मदन मुरारी जय केशव कली मलहारी जय केशव कली मलहारी जय माधव मदन मुरारी जय माधव मदन मुरारी सुंदर कुंडल नयन विशाला सुंदर कुंडल नयन विशाला गले सोहे वैजंती माला गले सोहे वैजंती माला या चविकी बलिहारी जय माधव मदन मुरारी जय माधव मदन मुरारी जय केशव कली मलहारी जय केशव कली मलहारी जय माधव मदन मुरारी जय माधव मदन मुरारी कबहू लूट लूट दही खायो कबहू मधुबन रास रचायो नाचत बिपिन बिहारी जय माधव मदन मुरारी जय माधव मदन मुरारी करुणा कर द्रौपदी पुकारी करुणा कर द्रौपदी पुकारी पट में लिपट गए बनवारी पट में लिपट गए बनवारी निरख रहे नर नारी जय माधव मदन मुरारी जय माधव मदन मुरारी जय केशव कली मलहारी जय केशव कली मलहारी जय माधव मदन मुरारी Jai Madhava Madana Murari, Jai Madhava Madana Murari. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
I know that when Swami's body came, you all saw. So we shall prepare for our departure to the Caroni River bank. Our first stop will be on that spot there. You're coming right yourself, Haji. Your first stop will be where you're sitting. So help Deed. They can help the detail shift. So now, so this is the thing now. Yeah. But first, we call him also, like what? You work together. We're going to do so. The body comes first, you go exit with your foot forward, first out. And then back again like that, on the ground. Yeah. And then some offerings in the house, and I'll meet you up there. That's the procedure, right?